Hello boys. Today we will discuss about constraints or on American hegemony. As we have studied in the previous videos and also in the class that after disintegration of USSR, Soviet Union, an era of US or unipolar world started, and gradually we can see that in today's world USA is working as hegemon. It means that the world is dominated by US power. So the question is that is this hegemon is forever? No, it is not possible that any system, any government can retain forever. It means there will be some constraint on the American power. As we know that any civilization be destroy when it decay within it. जब ये कोई भी सिविलाइजेशन अपने अंदर से ख़राब होने लग जाता है तो इसके खात्मे के दिन आ जाते हैं. तो ऐसा ही कुछ अगर हम बात करेंगे यूएस हेगेमनी की, तो यहाँ भी हमें उसी बात को देखना होगा कि यूएस में भी कोई ऐसा एरा है जिसमें कि यूएस हेगेमनी को भी एक दिन ख़त्म हो जाना पड़ सकता है. तो इसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले स्टडी करना होगा यूएस के इंस्टीट्यूशनल आर्किटेक्चर. इंस्टीट्यूशनल आर्किटेक्चर का मतलब है कि वहाँ के गवर्नमेंट की व्यवस्था कैसी है. यानी आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिवीज़न ऑफ पावर, सेपरेशन ऑफ पावर in USA. So as in India, in USA also the power is divided between the three organs of the government, that is also judiciary, executives and legislature. Here we have to understand is that the system of division power between all these three branches of government places a significant brakes on unrestrained and immoderate exercise of American military power by the executive branch. In Senate in USA, they put some constraints on the president. So president cannot exercise uncontrolled military power, and it is constrained by the Senate. So it is also necessary that the power of government should be restricted by. So system of division of power between these three branches is very much necessary. Then the second constraint on the America is the open nature of American society. American society have very open nature, and we can see that freedom in USA is more than any other democracy. When you will compare about the freedom in India and freedom of US, then the US have more freedom, and the people of US is all more expressible than us. So stem from open nature of American society is based on the deep skepticism about purposes and method of government. So they put keen eyes on the work of government. Even the mass media of America from time to time, it also imposes or promotes a particular perspective on domestic public opinion. तो वहाँ की जो मीडिया है वो भी बहुत सशक्त है, और वो समय समय पे एक पॉजिटिव नज़रिया सोसाइटी का डिस्प्ले करती है, जो कि एक बहुत बड़े कॉन्स्टेंट का काम करता है यूएस हेगेमोनिक पावर पे. बिकॉज व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हेगेमोनिक पावर, इट मीन्स समथिंग, some action taken by the executive branches of the government. And in the long run, the US in the long run we can say that the constraint on US military power एक्शन ओवरसीज में ये एक लंबे समय तक ये एक रुकावट का काम कर सकता है. सो वी कैन सी दैट द second constant on the American power is open nature of American society and the political culture. वहाँ जो political culture है वो बहुत important है. Open nature, the people of America are very much aware. Here I want to tell you कि democracy, many times I have been told you or in the previous lecture also, democracy is all about vigilant citizens, and the American citizens are more vigilant from any other democracies of the world. मतलब यूएस के जो सिटीजन्स हैं वो बहुत प्रबुद्ध हैं, बहुत जागरूक हैं, बहुत अवेयर हैं, और ये सरकार के लिए एक अवरोध का काम, एक रुकावट का काम करता है. एंड थर्ड वन इज NATO. As we have studied that in 1949, North Atlantic Treaty Organization was formed to counter the power of USSR. And in today's world, this third constant, NATO is only organization in the international system that can moderate the exercise of American power. Otherwise, UN is useless. UN cannot restrict any of the power of USA. So the NATO is only organization which can put a check on this unrestricted power of USA. It can moderate, मतलब ये US के पावर को संतुलित कर सकता है, उसको पे एक चेक रख सकता है. US interested in keeping alliance of the democracies market economy alive. बेशक हम लोग जानते हैं कि US जो है वो इस बात पे उसकी बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट रहती है कि जितने भी डेमोक्रेसीज हैं, मतलब US is based on the capitalism, so it is very much interested that the market economy in most of the democracies should be alive, and in these activities US NATO not can put a check. So on the whole we can say that NATO can work a check. NATO is the only organization in the world which can put some check on its power, and it will be successful in moderating the US hegemony. So it is obvious that any power cannot remain forever. So that's why US power have to also subside one day, and it is very much important that in the civilization can be the unrestricted power can be of US also can be controlled. And as we know that history tell it that the empires declined because of the decay from within. So similarly the biggest constraint to American power is within it, and broadly we can say that all these three constraints are still alive, and it can put a check on the hegemonic power of the USA. That's all for today.